Today is a great moment to give to your loved one, to show some love to your loved ones, to your mother, to your father, to your husband, to your wife, to your siblings, to your aunties, your grandmothers, to those who are lucky to be having them. Why not your best friends? Of course. I'm together with someone who's going to be introducing himself, letting us know what he do in his daily life, and I promise you this is going to be a good one. Mister, this is your time. Please introduce yourself.
Thank you. My name is Amos Yamukama, and I'm the Director and CEO of Supplies Empire Rwanda, which we are going to see in details what we do, where we are, and so on. Thank you very much.
Great. When you talk about surprise in Rwanda, of course, I'm hearing something called surprise. Why surprise? What does surprise in Rwanda do?
Surprise Empire Rwanda, as the name suggests, is a surprise event management company or business. We organize events and execute them or implement them by surprise. Meaning that a client comes, they say, my husband or my sister or my neighbor or my former schoolmate has a birthday today, or they had it yesterday. Then we work together with this person who is arranging it, and we reach a point or the day of implementing or putting it into practice when the beneficiary doesn't know about it. It could be a birthday, like I've said. It could be a marriage anniversary. They have been maybe in marriage for 5 years, for 10 years, for 40 years. It could also be like someone sending us to deliver gifts on Christmas, deliver gifts on Valentine's Day. But the person that we are going to deliver the gifts to gets this by surprise because they were not notified about it in advance. That's what it means.
Interesting. Mr. Amos, of course, you established Surprise in Rwanda, having some objectives of doing maybe surprises. How are those objectives really relevant or useful to individuals, the society, or even the country?
The objectives of Supplies Empire Rwanda, or the reason for forming it, to do events not the way other events have been done, or they are done before, even up to today, is we have our slogans, which we want, or our end product, what I can say. What do we look at as our end product? Our end products are joy, happiness, and love. We want the person that has sent us and the person to who he or she has sent us to have joy at the end of the day, to have happiness, kwishima, to have love in society and between individuals. Then for the objectives of forming, or what prompted me to come up with this, one, increasingly from time to time, as individuals and as society, we keep on having a challenge of time. People are busy. People are busy, yet this thing of birthday can't wait. You can't postpone someone's birthday for a month. Is it conceivable? No. Maybe postpone for days, for hours, isn't it? But not months. People are increasingly busy. So someone is busy in UK, in Kigali, in the up country, but at the end of the day, will they postpone doing a birthday for you? No. The person who will fill that gap of him being busy is us, professional service providers who can organize a surprise event on his behalf to the beneficiary. Second one is the effects of coronavirus on society and on individuals. Coronavirus, or you know how it happened, there was people were being locked down either at home or in a certain district or in a certain sector or a certain region. They say in this region there are high infections, let people remain at home as they are working on bring the virus down. So all that changed the usual setup of the psychology and sociology of people. How people socialize, how people think, it really got impacted by them being kept in rooms and houses. Not even greeting a neighbor because you may transmit corona to that person. So all those had impact on individuals and on society. Another reason is the issue of, especially to diaspora, the issue of homesickness. Somebody is in diaspora, they have been there for a year, 2 years, 3 years, but is homesick. Hasn't seen people in Rwanda at home for 5 years, and they are homesick. When you just check with them, the problem is not any other disease. So you will check, but all those will be giving you result zero. Yes. But the problem is psychological and social, and it is homesickness. And for that matter, if that person is away and they give us an assignment to go and check on people at home, check on people at their village, because when you check on people at home, even people who are in the neighborhood will also come for this function when they hear the music, when they hear the whatever. And as he is checking on the video, when you share it with him at the end of the day, or as he's following this function live, because technology has done all this, he will be seeing Gashuhe, he'll be seeing so and so, he'll be seeing this and this. They studied together, they grew up together, seeing the parents, the sisters, and then the problem of homesickness. That disease will be sustainably getting treated.
Great, great. As we speak now, those diasporas you're speaking about, those busy people that you're speaking about, they're really eager to know you, to access you. How can they contact you? How can they find you?
Yeah, to contact me is very easy. First of all, physical contact is our office here, where we are seated, which is on the road from Sonatibe, in Chigari, on the road from Sonatibe to Remera Poroso. On the lower side of the road, between Chifaruma and KFC, that is the physical address. Then on the social media platforms, one is on exceptions, all the key things we do to make our surprises very special, to look very different from the rest of the events that people do. One, as I said, we first listen to somebody and have a meeting with them when they approach us or when they call us. And on that, we will talk with them and see what they want. Take an example. Somebody will say, the person we are going to supply is, he likes music of, for example, Bruce Melody. This person likes music of a certain musician, let's say Norris. Meaning that for us, what we have to do in such a surprise event, we shall have to approach that musician or the management of that musician so that on behalf of our client, we talk with that musician and that musician is able to come with us when we are going for the surprise, because that is what brings out their happiness and their emotions. So that is one of the exceptions or some of the things we can bring in to make the whole function very enjoyable. Or somebody may say he likes a comedian, let's say Kanyombia, and then we are going there for that surprise. We make sure we speak with Kanyombia or his management, and then, of course, our client meets the cost of bringing that Kanyombia, and then we come with Kanyombia for that surprise. We are called Surprise Empire Rwanda on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube.
Yes.
Surprise Empire Rwanda. And then for people who would want to call or to WhatsApp, it is +250 788 318860. That you can call it. You can also WhatsApp, or you can also use +250 795 299 106. That one you can also call it. At the same time, you can send a WhatsApp message. And through those platforms I have mentioned, physical, online, WhatsApp, whatever, people both in the country and outside the country, they are able to get in touch with us, and we do a surprise event for them. Thank you.
Interesting. Giving us examples, you told us most of the surprises that you've made was anniversaries. What make up your package of activities that maybe you can use to be surprising people?
Our package is made up of different activities that can be done. Whoever is listening to us, whoever is following us in this interview, they include birthdays. Birthday is someone who has had a birthday. Either it will happen on a certain date, or it has already happened. Maybe some few days have passed, even a week. Even if it is 2 weeks, there is no problem. But at least not beyond 2 weeks. So birthdays, and this one we can do the surprise and find your person either at their home or at the workplace, at office, or at the market or his shop which he operates. Or we can arrange a place where we will arrange, then have a few people already arranged by you who has given us that assignment. Then at the end of the day, we bring this person when they are not, we put a way of bringing this person when he or she is not aware. And then we surprise them. So that is for birthday. Another one is the marriage anniversary. For example, someone has had a marriage anniversary and they have spent, let's say, 20 years in marriage. You want to congratulate them upon the 20 years or upon the 10 years. That is also an area where we surprise somebody. Another one is on childbirth, what we call guhemba in Rwanda. If someone has had a child, you just send us, we congratulate them, we send some gifts, some items, and we represent you. Another one is graduation. If someone has graduated, either has finished nursery, that is for a kid, or has finished diploma, degree, master's, PhD, that is for the case of graduation. Then another one is job appointment. Someone has been appointed. Someone is your uncle, your friend, your OG, somebody you schooled with, that has been given an appointment. Say, just to show love and our closer ties, let me just send surprise Empire Rwanda. They take this gift, they take this message, and congratulate her.
Interesting.
That one we do. There are several of them. Let me just go through them very quickly. Job promotion at work, Christmas gifts. We send Christmas gifts, New Year gifts, gifts, so message on Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, Father's Day. We also help someone in a marriage proposal, terivi, what we call terivi in Kinyarwanda, baby shower, bridal shower. You can also send us surprise somebody you were close to, maybe a former workmate or a former boss who has gone into retirement. You want to thank them for what they did when you are still working together. An employee of the year in an organization can send us, can arrange with us to congratulate or to give gifts and a message to an employee, best employee. We also do meet people at airport or at point of entry when they are from holy journey, let's say from Mecca as a Muslim, from Israel or Egypt as Christians, or somebody who had gone outside to study or on another kind of trip. Then we meet them by surprise when they did not know that we are waiting for them. You have given us an appointment. We are waiting for them to welcome them. So basically, in summary, that is like the different activities where somebody can send us to do a surprise. Then the other question you asked, that what is the evidence? What shows the person who has sent us that indeed we have done the job? The following actually are the things we do, show evidence, show accountability that we have done the job. One, within our team, if for you are busy, you can send us and we go with one of your people. Let's say your colleague or your brother. Second, you can say when you reach there, make a coverage, a live coverage of the event. As the event is going on, you just cover the event live by, for example, WhatsApp video or any other way, because technology has brought different ways. Then finally, we shall also share with you videos, shall share with you photos of what happened there, and you will see those videos and photos. It is also evidence. Another evidence, number 4, is the person you sent us to surprise will communicate with you. He will tell you, this is what happened. People came here. He himself will tell you by word of mouth, or he will even share with you videos. So the person we surprised will have to give you that information. So those are the different ways how you will get evidence that indeed we made that, we surprised your person. The other question you asked was on consent. That do you post every video? Do you post every video? Do you post every photo of the person you surprise? The answer is no. We first obtain consent. We obtain consent. Turabanza tukaka uburenganzira. We obtain consent on whether to use your video, photos on our social media platforms or not. Actually, there are people that we have surprised, but whose photos and videos you cannot find on our social media platforms. But indeed, we did their event for surprise. So we only post their photos, we post their videos only upon their consent, their outright consent. If someone doesn't consent that we use their photos and videos, we cannot use them. So we use those only those whose clients, whose clients and the beneficiaries have given us outright consent to use them. The other one was on a question to do with gifts. That which gifts do you give? Gifts, of course, they are different. Gifts you give to someone on birthday are different from gifts you give to somebody who has given birth. Person you have given birth, you buy for them milk, you buy for them something like the kind of porridge that the parent can be taking to or some other items that can help in inducement and improvement of the breastfeeding. We buy things to do with the items for kids to play with, things to do with clothes for young kids, things to do with the sanitation and cleaning the kid and the mother, things to do with omo, things to do with soap and other things. But those could be different. Those ones are for childbirth, which are different from a person who has had a birthday. So gifts are different. Gifts that we give or we recommend are different depending on what type of surprise event that we are going to conduct. So that one is clear. You also asked about which package can be given to an organization and not individuals. An organization, let's say a company or an NGO or any other corporate body. Of course, that corporate body has performance management. During the time of performance, there are people who perform very well more than others at the level of an organization, at the level of department, and so on and so forth. Such people that have performed very well, they need to be motivated. So organizations invite us to help them supplies. Let's say employee of the year on Labor Day. That's an example. Or supplies their MD on on his birthday, or to have groups of people that have had birthdays in a certain week, in a certain month, and we come and surprise them. So HR people in the organization, we have packages for you. HR people in different organizations, be it a bank, be it an NGO, be it a private company, contact us on the address we have given you. We have packages for you. We can work with you to help motivate the employees, increase their performance, and also be able to achieve retention of employees for a certain period of time without having high turnover and attrition of workers. That is clear. When it comes to diaspora also, which you asked about, diaspora, we are here for you. We are here to serve you. Whoever is in diaspora, a Rwandan outside Rwanda, whoever is a non-Rwandan who is out of the country and wants to send us to his friend, to his old schoolmate, to whoever, a relative here in the country, you are most welcome. Contact us through our numbers by calling us or writing to us on WhatsApp. We shall be ready to serve you. You also asked about the question of can we be given, can somebody approach us to do a certain surprise and we refuse it? Yes, the answer is yes. For example, in which circumstances? If you want us to surprise somebody and you want us to ask them that when we reach there, we ask them that, who do you guess has sent us? And you want that person to first guess, and we spend there a lot of time. And he says maybe it is Edison, but at the end of the day you find it is not Edison. Maybe it is so and so. That one we will really not accept it. But what we can only do is maybe asking that person for just a few seconds, who do you think has sent us? Then at the end of the day, we tell them who has sent us. Then you asked about if we reach in a place and if we find that vagaries of weather, like flooding, too much rain, they stop us from advancing to be able to conduct or to implement that surprise. Of course, it is our life first. We have to protect our lives, and we communicate with you immediately that it was too much, there is heavy rain, there are floods, and so on and so forth, and we can postpone that surprise to the next hour or the next day. I think these are the key questions that you asked me. And in case someone has another question they want to ask us for clarification, they just approach us and contact us on our social media, or through our phones, through WhatsApp and direct calls on the numbers we have given you. Thank you very much.
Interesting. And how do you ensure you don't miss the right person that you're supposed to be surprising? You're going to surprise them, of course.
You're saying how
do you ensure that you don't miss the right person that you're supposed to be surprising?
The person you have sent us to?
Yes.
Meaning if it is so and so and we do not miss them?
Yes.
You mean by identifying them or by finding them present?
Yes. I mean, how do you, as in you don't maybe, how can I say this? Maybe I was supposed to be surprising you, and then mistakenly I'm going to surprise here.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you. I have now got the question. First of all, the person who has sent us. Remember, the person we are going to surprise is not the one who has sent us. John Vican is not the one who has sent us. The person who has sent us knows the target, knows the beneficiary. Either, if they do not have his photo or her photo, show us that, you know what, there are so many people in that compound, but the person, look here, These are the different photos. Then they show us, this is her, this is her. Here we were together at this, here is this and this. In the different photos, you will get to know their appearance, to be able to identify them. Secondly, there is also an issue of an acclimatization visit to that place. If, for example, you're going to surprise somebody who works in that supermarket at that trading center, before you, if the surprise is going to happen in the next 1 hour, okay, we just come and stop, let's say 100 meters to the place where the person is. And then I just go into that supermarket as a client. Okay? Remember, I was shown the photo. I just go to that supermarket as a client. And then I just buy a bottle of juice or a bottle of water as I'm seeing that person that I was shown on the phone. Okay? That's one. Then, after that, I go back to where we have stopped with my team. The second thing that actually goes hand in hand with your question is, how do you ensure? Maybe one would ask that, how do you ensure that you don't miss? You don't arrive in that place and they tell you, oh yeah, that person works here at this supermarket, but she has left for church. That person works here, but she has just left 1 hour ago or 40 minutes ago. How do we ensure that the person, the target, the beneficiary, okay?
Yes.
We find that them in that place. We use a secret contact person. What I mean secret, it means it's secret to the beneficiary. The beneficiary doesn't know about what is being done. Secret contact person, in Kinyarwanda, the person we call injenza. That person is closer to the beneficiary that we are going to surprise and is giving us a real-time update. Okay, he has just come. Yeah, he has entered the office. He's available. Wait a bit, maybe. He has just stepped out a bit. Stop, maybe where you are. Stop a bit. I tell you. There, he's giving us information. Then he says, okay, now he's back into the office. He has come back into the shop or into the office. Now you can come. Meaning that with this secret contact person, we are sure, not 99%, but 100% that the beneficiary is present, and hence we shall not waste our time to travel to come to that place. Thank you.
Thank you so much. As we speak, still, we do have some audience thinking of, what if maybe I want to surprise someone out of Kigali? Are you currently serving maybe the population in Kigali city only?
We serve all people, live alone in Kigali, live alone up country. We serve people in Kigali. We serve people outside Kigali. We also serve people who are even outside the country. Meaning, a person that is located in Kigali, a person that is located in Kayonza, Rubavu, Huye, Burera, and other places out of Kigali. We do serve them. At the same time, Rwandans and non-Rwandans that are out of the country who would want to send us anywhere in Rwanda, they are most welcome. They just have to contact us using the numbers I have mentioned, and they will get a service 100%.
Yes. And who is your target market?
Our target market is everyone. We do not discriminate, because every human being on earth requires and is in need. It's a need, not even a want. Is in need of joy, happiness, and love. So every person, Rwandan or non-Rwandan, in Rwanda or outside Rwanda, is our target, is our stakeholder, and we will make sure that we give them a service commensurate with their needs and their objectives, and we make sure the needs and objectives are achieved.
Interesting. How long does the notice or booking take before you implement a surprise on someone?
I beg your pardon?
How long does it take? Does the notice or booking take before you implement a surprise on someone?
Oh, okay. You are asking that how long does it take someone, or how long does someone need to take to inform you in advance before the time to surprise their people?
Yes.
Actually, a surprise or any event, just let's take it any event, because a surprise is just one of the events, is as good or as bad as the preparation and planning that was done for it. I just repeat. Any event is as good or as bad or as disorganized or as organized as the planning and the preparation that were done for that very event. Meaning, what do I mean? I remember just like 3 weeks ago, someone called me on our contact for the company, and he said he has seen us somewhere online, and they have a parent who is making 80 something years, and it is their birthday that day. It was at 16 minutes past 11 a.m. in the morning, and they said they are they want a surprise to happen that day, and they even want somebody a musician who is almost the same age with the parent, who will have to entertain, okay? And they said the surprise should be executed at 3 p.m. Okay?
Yes.
I listened to them because we listen to clients. I said, let me advise you. We are willing to do this thing for you. Okay? But what I can advise you is that could you allow us so that we start preparing now and we execute or we implement this tomorrow, the next day, at around 3 or 4. And this was not even near here. It is in Kamonyi, Ruyenzi. And I was called, and me, I was in Kanome. And they said, no, you cannot, it cannot be for that, for tomorrow. It is for today. Her birthday is today.
Yes.
Her birthday is today. All of us, his children, we have agreed. We have agreed, and they told me to call you. So come and execute it. So very honestly and professionally, that could not be feasible. We could not really implement it. Told them, please, let's do it the next day or even the day after tomorrow, because it has no problem. Much as even the person for who we are going to do this was not promised this, is not aware. That is why even postponement for a day or 2 days or for hours becomes possible. Meaning that at least we need around 24 hours, but not less than 24 hours. That is to ask you. I just went into a long answer, but to answer directly, we need not less than 24 hours to plan, to prepare, and then do something tangible that will make you happy, joyful, and excited.
Interesting. Out of curiosity, do I need to be present when you guys are going to be? Do I need to physically meet you for you to surprise my person?
No, 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 no. When you can be present. Okay?
Yes.
But usually to create that moment for a surprise, we also don't make you present just there. Assuming we are coming to surprise let's say your girlfriend who works at this office, okay?
Yes.
And then we just come and we enter here, we introduce ourselves, we do what? Usually, even when you are to be present, you yourself, the person who sent us, we normally call you in after the introductory part.
Yes.
Like maybe after 10 minutes. Then we say, of course, we shall have already introduced the person that sent us, that it is so and so. Do you know the person? Then the person says, yeah, I know, he's my brother. Then after 10 minutes, of course, we will notify you, or we just communicate. Then you chip in after that first moment of introduction and emotions and so on. Then you chip in. Then you will also, of course, now give your speech physically, not by phone or whatever.
Interesting. 99% of your surprise events on your socials uh, platforms, they're in Kinyarwanda. Do you plan to use diverse languages tailor-made to client preferences?
Yeah, you are right. You are right. That is from, you are saying in 99% based on what you have seen where?
Of course. I mean, on your socials, we see that
Okay, okay.
you've been
You
surprised.
you are very right. Because Kinyarwanda is a national language, at the same time, an official language. And when one uses it as a big, as the dominant language, it has a justification. However, as we keep expanding in terms of activity and geographically, our intention is not to use Kinyarwanda completely. We prefer to have diversity. If somebody is sending us to surprise somebody whose language is, say, Sukuma, we will get somebody on our team, or we adopt somebody who speaks that language for that event,
Yes.
who will lead the team. And then the rest of the team will be backing him up, or who will be the MC of the day. Then if somebody, take an example, somebody is our client and speaks Kirundi, we'll get somebody who is able to speak Kirundi. Then the rest of the team will be backing him up, but for him, he will be the one on the mic. Because it will really, we are not aiming at dictating anything to our clients. We are aiming at making life very easy for them, so that it touches their emotions, it makes them happy, so that at the end of the day, what I talked about, joy, happiness, and love, are achieved.
Yes.
So in terms of language, we intend to have diversity. If somebody at the end of the day that doesn't even know Kinyarwanda or is not conversant with the whatever, and we just bring in either French or English for them to be able to feel free.
Interesting. Conclusively, we are in the festive season. I would like you to give us a message as your audience, your clients, the people would like to surprise their loved ones during this festive season. We do still have the Boxing Day, we do still have the New Year, and also the day after New Year. I would like you to give us a message, a sample of what you can do during this festive season. Are even there some discounts that you've made for them? Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. For this festive season, even as we speak right now, we have a lot of bookings for even later this day or even tomorrow. And what we have done, we are giving a discount of 30% for all the activities. We are reducing the amount we should be charging you, the clients, by 30%. So whoever is sending us, congratulate, to deliver the gifts to their loved ones, even as of today, even as of tomorrow, even as of 31st, 30th, 1st, all those. We encourage people to get in touch with us, as I said, on our social media platforms. It is Surprise Empire Rwanda on all platforms. And for phone numbers, for calling and WhatsApp, is +250 788 318860, or +250 795 299 106. And we will speak. We see how we can package a surprise for you and your loved ones, your relatives, your friends, workmates, neighbors, etc. They will get our package and they will be happy, and you will also be happy.
Awesome. You've heard it yourselves. I do believe that you've heard that we do have many of the opportunities to surprise our loved ones. Many thanks to Mr. Amos that we've been together. Many thanks to the opportunity of Surprise Empire Rwanda to surprise our loved ones. Please, me and you, I welcome you to be contacting the Surprise Empire Rwanda to say and also to surprise our loved ones. Thank you so much. Happy festive season. I do believe that I'm going to see you contacting the Surprise Empire Rwanda to also be surprising our loved ones. Thank you.
Thank you very much.